What's up guys, Daniel here with another lesson. I'm going to show you how to play No Friend of Mine by Rinker. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 6th fret and involves a lot of finger picking, but it's really fun to play. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description down below. I have a ton of other Rinker tutorials here on my channel as well if you want to check those out. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is set up with a B over G chord. That's going to be the 2nd fret of the A string and then the 3rd fret of the B string. Rest are going to be open. We're going to be finger picking this, and the picking pattern we're going to use is A, G, D, B. You're going to let B hang for just a little bit and then go back to G, and then we're going to switch to the next chord. So a little bit slower. Now we're going to switch to a C suspended 2nd chord. That's just going to be 3rd fret A, 1st fret B, rest are open. We're going to do the same finger picking pattern here. A, G, D, B, let it hang, and then G again. So those two chords together. One more time. Now after that, we're going to move to the 3rd fret of the low E string. You're going to leave everything else open, but I want you to use your ring finger for this 3rd fret low E, because we're going to do some hammer-ons here in a second. We're going to pluck E, G, D, B, let it hang just like we did the others, go back to G, but now instead of repeating the picking pattern, what we're going to do is pluck an open B, hammer onto the 1st fret, and pull off in one motion. Then you're going to pluck the 2nd fret of the G string, pull off to open, and then do it again on the D string. 2nd fret, pull off. So the G shape will sound like this. It's really quick. Alright, so now let's play the whole line all together, a little bit slower. One more time. And now regular speed. One more time. And now we move on to the 2nd line. Alright, now for this line, all you need to do is start with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. We're going to leave everything else open. We're going to pluck this one, E, D, A, G, and then go back to D before switching to the next chord. Now from here, what you're going to do is pluck the 2nd fret of the A string and use your ring finger to hammer onto the 3rd fret. Then you're going to pluck the 3rd fret one more time. Pluck an open D, hammer onto the 2nd fret. Then you're going to pluck an open G string. So it's going to go... And then from here, we're going to switch back to that G shape, but we're not going to do any hammer-ons here. For this one, we're just going to pluck E, D, E, G, D, and then E, G, D, B, G. So. So now the 2nd line all together, a little bit slower. One more time. regular speed. Alright, now let's play both of those parts together a little bit slower. One more time. Now we're going to repeat those two progressions one more time before starting the verse, but we're going to change the way we play that last G shape. So the first line is going to be the same. Now when we get to G, we're going to switch up the picking pattern. Now we're going to go E, E, B, E, G. And we're going to do that 2 times. And then we get to the verse. So the last line of the intro all together, a little bit slower. And then regular speed. Alright, so now let's play the intro all together a little bit slower, and then one more time at regular speed. And now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. Next part up is the verse. And the verse is going to sound like this. Watching the hands of an angel hanging laundry to dry. It's crazy how fast the summer comes and goes in the blink of an eye. Alright, so the verse is actually super easy. We're only going to be fretting one note at a time. The more important thing to remember is the picking pattern. So we're going to start with the 2nd fret of the A string, and that's going to be our root note. All we're going to do is pluck root, root, B, root, G. And that's going to be the pattern for each of the chords. So the next chord, all we have to do is move to the 3rd fret of the A string, do the exact same thing. Next thing we're going to do is go to the 3rd fret of the low E string, same picking pattern, but this one we're going to do 2 times. So all together from the beginning. One more time. Now the second line, we're going to do the exact same thing, but instead of starting on the 2nd fret of the A string, we're going to start on an open E. So it's going to go E, E, B, E, G, all open, and then we're going to go to that 3rd fret A, and then 3rd fret low E 2 times. So all together. And you're just going to alternate between those 2 progressions throughout the verse. So let's play both of them together a couple times, a little bit slower. now let's play the verse one more time at regular speed. Watching the hands of an angel hanging the laundry to dry. It's crazy how fast the summer comes and goes in the blink of an eye. And I've seen my fair share of mountains, none quite as pretty as you. And I'd say since the night we danced in the headlights, you ain't been no friend of mine. Oh, you ain't been no friend of mine. And then you get to the interlude. Now I do want to mention when he repeats that last line, you ain't been no friend of mine, he actually plays the open E to start out the progression. So it goes open E, 3rd fret A, and then 3rd fret G, instead of going to the 2nd fret A. Hope that makes sense. Next part up is the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. Sure felt like running away. Won't you roll down the window and let the wind ruffle your dress? I've been thinking tonight I'd wait all my life for a love like this. Alright, so for the chorus, we're going to keep the same picking pattern that we've been using. We're just going to switch up the chords. What you want to do is set up your middle finger on the 5th fret of the A string and your index finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Everything else is open. Now, when we pick, you want to use your thumb to pluck the A and D string at the same time. If you only get the A string, it's okay. If you get all the strings, that's also okay. Just remember the basic picking pattern that we did. We're going to go root, root, B, root, G. And we're going to do it 2 times here. Again, on that first pick, try to get the D string in there. And then we're going to switch. And the next chord shape we're going to go to is just the 2nd fret of the low E. Everything else is open. We're going to pluck this one, same way we did before. Root, root, B, root, G. Now we're going to switch to the 3rd fret low E, same thing. And now we're going to switch to a C shape. Again, we have the 3rd fret A, and you want your index finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. We're going to kind of do the same thing we did with that first chord shape. Strum A and D at the same time. Then you're going to go A, B, A, G. This one we're going to do 4 times, and we're going to do a hammer-on the 4th time that we do it. So it'll go. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you have that hammer on. All right, so now let's play it all together a little bit slower. And now one more time at regular speed. And it sure felt like running away. Won't you roll down the window and let the wind ruffle your dress? I've been praying tonight I'd wait all my life for a love like this. I wish I had a voice like Noah's, but that's how you're going to play the chorus. Next part up is the interlude. And the interlude is going to sound like this. So again, super simple, keeping the same picking pattern we've been using. Going to start on the open E string. Go to the 2nd fret. 3rd fret, and then you're going to go to the 3rd fret A. You're going to do it twice like normal, Then you're going to add the second fret of the D string, pluck A and D at the same time if you can. Do it one more time with the hammer on like we did in the chorus. And that's going to complete the progression. So all together, a little bit slower. And then you get to the next verse. And now let's play it a couple more times at regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the interlude. Alright, the last part I want to show you is the outro. It's played just like the intro, but we're going to cut off on that last G note at the very end. So it's going to sound like this. That's the only difference. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description down below. I have more Noah Rinker tutorials here on my channel, playlist right here, and tabs on my website if you want to look at those. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.